today we're going to continue working on a charm bracelet by adding some more charms, and then we're going to make some new charms out of beads. So first thing, I'm going to connect these charms that I have here. Again, I'm using an open jump ring, and I'm putting the open jump ring through the loop of the charm, and then putting the charm on the bracelet. And then today I'm going to use 2 pairs of pliers instead of the ring opener tool. So I'm going to use 1 pair of pliers to hold this side, and then I'm going to use 1 pair of pliers to hold one side, and then the other pair of pliers to hold the other side. Use this pair of pliers to hold this side, and then I'm going to close the jump ring. Okay. And I'm going to repeat that again with the other one. This jump ring is closed. I'm going to open it by twisting it. Again, you can use a ring opener tool to hold it, or you can just use 2 pairs of pliers. I prefer 2 pairs of pliers. I have better luck with it. All right, so now I have all of my charms on my bracelet, but now I want to add some beads, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a head pin. Well, you have to pick out your beads. I already picked out some little glass beads and then some rhinestone rondelles. So I'm going to start with just a head pin and a single bead first. So I am going to choose this blue one here. So a head pin has a flat head on the end. So I'm going to put this bead on the head pin, okay? And then I'm going to put another bead on the head pin. That's gonna be too short to work with, so I'm gonna do just 1 bead on this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this length of the head pin, and I'm going to round it out into a little loop so that it can go around the charm bracelet. So I'm going to use my round nose pliers, and I'm going to first bend the head pin a little bit out. Okay, see that? And then I'm going to slowly pinch and bend the straight part of this head pin, pinch and bend until I make a little loop with it. Okay. Pinch and bend, pinch and bend. And then before it gets closed all the way, I'm going to put it on my bracelet. I'm going to put it in between some of the charms because I think that'll look nice. Okay. So when it's nearly closed, put it on the charm bracelet and then kind of keep bending it. And then I can use my flat nose pliers to kind of pinch that and make sure it's nice and straight and flat. Okay, so see, now I have a little bead charm. And then I'm going to try using one of these longer head pins to put a couple of beads. So I'm going to put a pink bead and then a rondelle and then another bead. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay. And so now again, I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to make a little loop at the end, like a little eye at the end of this head pin. Okay, so first I bend it out, and then I'm going to take the end and pinch and bend until it gets nice and round. And if it starts to get misshapen, you can, just use your pliers to fix whatever it is that you've messed up. If you've made it too crooked or something like that, you can just flatten it out, straighten it out, and start over. So like this it's getting a little twisted and misaligned. So I'm just gonna pinch it with the flat part of these flat pliers to kind of straighten it out again so it doesn't get all twisted and weird. Okay, so that's like an eye, okay? So then I can make sure it's a little bit open, put my bracelet into that loop, and then close it. So you see, let me flatten that out a little bit. Okay, so now I've got a little bit more interesting charms on my charm bracelet. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a couple more beads and a couple more charms before I'm gonna be totally done with this one. But that's how you add beads to a charm bracelet.